Okay, I think my voice is back. Alright, thanks for sticking with us here. We're having some major technical difficulties. Lost all of my scenes here. So that's not very good, but at least we can see the game. Let me get some music cranking as well. Alright, we're back. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but Sponsored TV cannot be stopped that easily. Fred is out with the flag. We missed a few caps here. It's 3v1 with the Wild Pings. Fred with a cap, 4v1 Wild Pings. 1 minute to go here. Krosky out top. There's a return, and it's 2v1 blocks, looking like it might be 5v1 for the Wild Pings. We saw a couple good caps there. Donuts can't get out of base, and Wild Pings with a decisive lead here. Fatal lining up a snipe. Can't quite get out Wayne on his own on offense. Oh, I've got my pointer captured. Look at this. This is bad. Yeah, we're starting off back to basics here on Sponsored TV. See if I can get rid of that mouse cursor. And just final 20 seconds here, winding down Fatal. Might be out, but hits the bomb backwards. 8 seconds to go. Not going to be enough time to come across. That's going to be it for the first half of Tag Pro. Wait, no, Krosky coming off across the top. Not going to have enough time. Just barely missed it by a second. Another cap. GG half, actually, with 5-1 lead for some of us Spheres. Right now, what's going to happen is I don't have a screen for the in-between with my scoreboard and everything. So I'm going to try to live construct it here. You guys can watch the magic happen on Sponsored TV as we try to set this up. Splash screen. Alright, black screen. Let's get a background. Still working on it. Gotta browse to that picture if I can find it. There we go, we have a new blue background again. And what's next? Team logos are going to be pretty good. Let's add that. Let's see if we can get a scoreboard here. Once again, scoreboard courtesy of MLTP.info. Let's see if we can add that to our splash screen here. And we just need a sub-region. Alright, we've got a scoreboard. Get some logos in. All right, that's close enough. We'll take that for now. Looks like we're ready to start the second half of the game here. Wild Pigs with a 5-cap lead.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, let me switch to the scene. We've got Turbo with a Tag Pro going to be able to take care of Fatal. No one going to cover the top button, and that's going to allow Krosky to come into base, but Turbo's going to take care of him as well. 5-1 lead for the Wild Ping. Actually, we'll see if we can get the previous half score up here. And there's a cap for the Wild Ping, 6-1. Krosky coming in top. Noah securing the top button, but Mathnasium there to prevent the cap. And we're trying to get the score in here. That'll work. Mathnasium coming out, looks like a good chance for a cap, but Fatal coming in from behind, and that'll be a return. Noah's Tag Pro runs out. Krosky is Flag Pro, and Wayne's going to get the return. Turbo's going to try to cut mid, not going to be able to happen. Donuts swooping in, just barely missing the return. Wayne coming in from behind. Krosky pushing Turbo back into base, overcommitting a little bit, getting in Fatal's way. And they're going to go towards the bottom of the map. Doddsfall coming into base looking for a chance to cap. There's a good kiss there from some of all spheres. Mathnasium. Krosky being patient, hoping for regrab to get it set up, but I don't think he has much of a chance. Can't get to the bomb in time. Nice aggressive play by some of all spheres to get a reset. Power-ups coming up. Fatal is able to grab a Juke Juice and take that on offense. Wayne with the flag, trying to get out of base here, and he may be able to get out top. Mathnasium using that Juke Juice. Krosky positioning against the top, can't get to the button in time, but Fatal using that Juke Juice to be able to get the return, and now he's going to get out past 3. Turbo trying to bomb in. Fatal using the boost. It's a return for cap, potentially. No, Wayne is cutting across top, and that's going to be a kiss. And that will settle things down slightly. Noah being aggressive, getting the return. Krosky out past 2 or 3. Just 2 now as Donuts cuts across mid. Good cut across. A boost spawn. And Krosky's going to have trouble getting past Turbo there. That'll be another reset. Some of us Spheres playing a little bit better so far. This start of this first half being a little more conservative. And it's working for them as the Wild Ping. Only 1 cap this half. 6-1 aggregate. Fatal's going to be able to get out top, and that's going to be a cap. If you get out top, you let them get out top like that, it's very quick to get a cap. It's a much shorter distance. Let's see if I still have my telestrator. Nope. Let me see if I can turn that on. One moment. There we are. So if you're able to cut across top here, it's a much shorter route than having to go all the way down and all the way up into base. I mean, look at the difference in distance there. So securing these buttons is a very important thing to do to prevent them from coming across top. And here we go again. Noah got on that button. Wayne is going to be able to get out, coming past Noah. Mathnasium with a nice block on Noah there. And Wayne's past 3, past 2, past 1. And he's going to get returned. He had to slow down there. Great job by Fatal and Noah getting ahead and slowing him down. Doddsfall swooping in for the kill. not much happening right now. Waiting for bombs on the Wild Pink side. There's the bomb. Noah's going to defuse. A couple defusals there. And Krosky off the wall. There's the return. Fatal with the flag getting returned as well. 5 minutes ago. We're about 75% through this game. And it is 7-1. Power-ups coming up soon. Fatal and Krosky double teaming Mathnasium on the bottom power-up. Turbo. That means Turbo's gonna be able to get the top. Krosky getting the Juke Juice. And it looks like it worked out well for Turbo as he's able to pick up a Tag Pro. Definitely a more important power-up. And now there's another Tag Pro as Donuts is gonna be able to pick it up. Krosky gonna use the rolling bomb, cutting past Mathnasium and Donuts, and there's a return. And Fatal getting right past Mathnasium. Krosky with the bomb defuse. This is looking like a good shot. Someone's got to get button. No one's going to get button. Donuts is going to sneak through across the top again. Fatal baited Turbo onto the boost. This is looking like a good shot for a cap. Here, there's the return. Fatal needs to stay alive. Can't quite do it. No, he can. Okay, there's Wayne getting on that all-important button. And Noah getting the return. Krosky is not going to be able to get out top. He's... Wait, what? Okay. Round of power-ups here. Looks like Noah and Doddsfall double teaming Wayne for the power-up. Fatal picking up a Juke Juice. Krosky gonna fight with Mathnasium on the middle power-up. No, he's not. Mathnasium's waiting for the bottom power-up, even though it already came. Fatal... Wow, Fatal. Okay, there's a little bit of noob spike onto that top spike. Krosky coming up. They must have grabbed the mid power-up already, too. I must have missed that myself. Classic Fatal, says Hilmbroa. Fatal boosting into base. Krosky coming in quick behind, and it seems like a formality at this point as Wild Ping up 7-1. 7-1. Wow, Krosky able to secure that top button. There's a bomb, and that was quite the play as Fatal's able to come in for the cap. Man, that was pretty exciting. I'm looking at the replay here. Noah hit the bomb to get a snipe return and blow the other offender into the spikes. Holy button, says Mimiganoob. Beauty, says Tommy Two Finger. Wow. Ajax. That was a good play. That is greater than Sir Dan's juke in Super Bowl Season 5. Looks like Mathnasium gonna be able... Nope, he's not gonna be able to get out top. It's a pretty exciting cap there. Let's switch to a different song. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. There's that button again. Fatal pushing against Turbo, just sliding him backwards. Donuts coming in for some support, but Fatal just juggling them. Donuts is gonna spike himself. 2 minutes to go. Krosky narrowly avoids the spike there, waiting on power-ups. Fatal gonna swoop in. Turbo gonna swoop in. We're gonna have a 2v2 power-up battle as Mathnasium's trying to get out mid. Noah's gonna hit the bomb. Not enough. Mathnasium gonna hit it as well. Doddsfall there. Krosky getting a rolling bomb. Fatal in base, hitting the bomb, trying to bomb out across top. Not gonna be able to do it. Krosky's gonna be able to get there in time to be supportive. Maybe he's gonna grab the flag. He's gonna go for the Juke Juice. Worth as he doesn't get out, but at least he respawns with that Juke Juice. Doddsfall with a rolling bomb. Noah with the rolling bomb. Complete power-up domination for the Wild Ping. I think they got all 4 power-ups there. Let's see, quick look at the stats here to see what the power-ups look like in general. Got about 19 for the Wild Ping and 12 for some of our spheres. Definitely a slight power-up advantage for the Wild Ping. Fatal with the blocks are gonna allow Noah to get out top, and they're for sure calling it out as Krosky and Doddsfall try to secure the top button. They can Noah sneak in? Not quite. Nice positioning by Mathnasium. Doddsfall gonna be able to get out, and nope, coming back into base. Krosky gonna head back on offense. Fatal coming over. Nice bomb defuse by Mathnasium. And Fatal is going to be able to get out thanks to that Tag Pro support. It's 2v1. Fatal smartly waiting there. That was probably some good communication from the Wild Ping. That's going to be another cap, fourth cap, 4-0 this half, and that's going to be a 9-1 aggregate score. Fatal is going to be able to get out past 2. Doesn't take the boost. Donuts is probably going to close in on him. Whoa! Fatal! Holy cow! Fatal with the moves! Turbo there to be able to get the return. But man, were those some delicious moves by Fatal there. And that would have been a cap if we had just a couple more seconds. Looks like they would have gotten the return there, and Krosky was there to get the cap. But that'll do it. That'll be the game. 9-1 for the Wild Ping. Just reconstructing the scene here a little bit more. Gonna add the Sponson TV logo in the upper right corner. I think that's a good spot. Make it a little bit translucent. There we go. That'll work.
Three, two.
Well, here we are ready to start game 2. This one's going to be on Pilot. Fatal getting the rolling bomb, going to be diffused immediately. Magnesium and Crossia also with the rolling bomb. Might cancel out. No, not quite. Magnesium coming in, rolling bomb intact. Not going to be able to get a grab off with that, though. Doddsfall swooping in, getting the return. Krosky still with that rolling bomb, and finally runs out. Let me get rid of this scoreboard here. And Krosky's out past 2, but Donuts and Turbo are closing in. Krosky's just gonna have to keep going straight towards the flag, which he does. Fatal is taking the regrab out of base, being patient, hoping that he can get a regrab set up. About 15 seconds to go here. Fatal super around, had a little bit of loss, a little bit of lag coming. Turbo getting a nice couple of returns there to get the reset. Fred does not have a mic, that is correct. Noah is muted as well? That's kind of odd. Well, Noah would have to be muted because Noah is not playing. There's the bomb defuse. Fred picking up a rolling bomb. There's a Juice over here. Krosky gonna swoop in. And there's 5 players there trying to get that Juice. Krosky comes away with it. Can he use it effectively? Not yet. Yeah, Fatal doesn't talk much either. Definitely probably a quiet channel right now. Although, quite frankly, Sweep doesn't talk that much as well, so Really, this isn't anything. This is definitely nothing that the Wild Pings are not used to. They've gotten this far used to that mode of communication, so I think it'll work out just fine for them. Kroski getting returned. Doddsfall taking the flag out of base. And getting returned by Turbo. Fred trying for a boost. Not quite a good angle on that, and unfortunately for the Wild Pings, looks like that's gonna be a cap, and some of us Fears coming up with a vengeance here with 1 cap to start things off with a 1 cap lead. Nice job for some of us Fears. Mathnasium. What? Wow. Mathnasium hitting the bomb there, coming off the wall, and he's gonna cap it. Now that's a 2 cap lead for some of us Fears. And looking bad again, Mathnasium taking the flag out. He's going to get past 3. Fred let him get ahead, and this is really not good. Kroski needs to stay alive here. Okay, now we have regrab set up for the Wild Pings have regrab set up. Mathnasium doing some good moves here, staying alive with the flag. And it looks like Mathnasium heading backwards slightly. Gonna defuse the bombs. Good positioning there. Fatal gonna stay alive. Fred's gonna pull a regrab. Nice block by Kroski. Fred looking for the kiss. Not going to have it. Heading back. Getting cornered here by Turbo and Donuts. Kroski taking the flag out of base. Mathnasium sitting by the power-up. Looking to get it. Fatal's going to pull. And some of us Fears are just in control of the momentum this game. There's a tag pro middle. Donuts is going to pick it up. End up spiking himself. Rolling bomb to the right. Doddsfall's going to stay ahead and make sure he gets it rather than Mathnasium. And he should be able to switch out for regrab here. Unfortunately for them, Kroski gets a regrab. He's going to go straight for a kiss. A very, very selfless heads-up play by Kroski there, taking advantage of the situation. There's the return. Doddsfall coming in with the rolling bomb. Didn't even need it. And that's going to be a cap 2-1. And the Wild Ping are looking to tie it up here with a 2v1 block on Mathnasium. Fatal swooping over, and now they've tied it up in about 10 seconds. Looking to take the lead here. Kroski with a flag. He's being patient along regrab to get set up. He's past 1. He's got to watch out for this boost. There's 3 in base. Looks like Kroski is trying to make something happen. Can he get the lead again? Bombing in. Can't quite get it. Turbo's going to get out past 3. It's a return for cap for some of us Fears. Not quite anymore as Doddsfall boosts ahead. Exciting turn of events here as Fatal with the bomb gonna spike Wayne, and Fatal is lining up the snipe. Not going to be able to have it. He's going to have to head back. Turbo going to chase with that juke juice. Fatal with the nice wall bounce using the boost. Wayne getting the rolling bomb, but it gets defused. Doddsfall with the nice positioning off the bomb. Kroski pulling off with a rolling bomb regrab. Return for cap. 1v1 on Fatal. Yeah, okay. Looks like there's the return. Kroski getting returned as well. Doddsfall coming in. And he's got 4 to beat here. This is going to be very difficult for him. Especially since he's Doddsfall, he's a little bit of a scrub. Looks like Donuts is going to boost into the spike. And at least when it comes to offense. He's good on defense, but Mathnasium and Turbo in base. We got a couple of blocks here. Maybe the split? Not quite. And didn't quite have regrab set up either. We got a round of power-ups coming up. Kroski was thinking about a grab there, but instead he's going to go for the power-up. A nice tag pro grab by Doddsfall, tag pro by Donuts, and this is looking like it could be a cap. Yes, it is. And now there's a 1 cap lead again for some of all Spheres. 3-2. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half here of Game 2. We saw a dominant win by the Wild Ping on the Geo Koala, but the map Pilot here, a little bit newer map, proving a little more difficult for the Wild Ping. Turbo cutting across mid, definitely practicing his routes there. Kroski's got 3 to beat, gonna be very difficult for him now. There's 4 closing in, but they've got the regrab train, which is what is gonna be important. Fatal being patient here, lining up the boost. Gonna hit the bomb, back into base, could fuck up his regrab. Let's see what happens. Oh, Fatal. Just being himself, cutting past him, but he doesn't have much time to be able to pull something off here, and they were closing in hot, and it's going to be a return. Kroski going to take advantage of the power-up spawns to come in with the flag. Nope, Donuts with a nice bomb snipe. Great job by Donuts. Mathnasium going to come out, and watch out here. Oh, a great kiss as the some of us spheres had the positional advantage to look for a cap. Fred with a monster bomb snipe coming right behind the blocker to get the return. I think it was a tag pro as well. Yeah, it was a tag pro. He snuck in right behind the tag pro to get the bomb return. Great job by Fred. We've got Dodsfall coming off with the flag, pulling off the nice wall bounce, hitting the bomb as well. Turbo and Donut's not going to fall for it, pushing ever so slowly but assuredly towards Dodsfall. Krosky lining up the boost. Can he split thread the needle? Not quite. He boosted straight at Donut's 42. Apparently I said a curse word on stream. What word did I say in stream? I don't even know. I apologize to Nitro's 5-year-old nephew. Although I will let you know, if we see any massive mistakes from Wayne, we do have a not safe for work or children song coming up. I'll give you another warning right before it comes. That's funny. I apologize for that, guys. We try to keep it family friendly here on Sponsa TV. For the most part, anyways. Looks like Krosky is going to get returned. Fatal lining up the boost. Going to be past 2. Off the wall. Can't quite get the return. And Mathnasium with a nice grab. Mathnasium, actually, is how you pronounce his name. And he's going to be past 3. Fatal is trying to stay alive, but he's going to have difficulty. Look at that! Faking the power-up, heading back. He's going to be able to pick up the mid power-up and get a rolling bomb. And can he keep it intact? Yes, he can. Although Turbo's got a rolling bomb as well. And oh no, Mathnasium gets to the way. Fatal gets his own return, gets the cap, ties it up 3-3. There's one return. It's return for cap. Can Fatal and Dodsfall team up together to get the return? They can. And now the Wild Ping have come ahead and taken the lead in about a 15-second time span. Fred coming in past 1, and what an exciting turn of events here. And Turbo, please, says Memiganoob. Man. That was on math entirely, says Subal. Unfortunately, I was hoping it was going to be on Wayne so I could play my little song. Let me know in chat, guys. Have you seen Wayne make any mistakes? If you have, I will play the song. I did get permission from Wayne to play the song if he makes any mistakes, but I haven't been paying attention. So, if you guys have seen any mistakes, speaking of mistakes, look at that block by Fred. Krosky coming in. That's going to be another cap and a 2-cap lead for the Wild Ping. Wayne made a mistake, said Memiganoob. Uh-oh, Wayne. It looks like you're going to have a little bit of a song come halftime here. Wayne just got spiked. Okay, that's it. So Wayne, sorry buddy, you made a little bit of a mistake there. After this halftime, we're going to play a song in your honor. Well, that's going to be it for the first half. 5-3. The Wild Ping making a nice push to get a 2-cap lead after being 1 behind. Switch to the splash screen, and we're going to listen to the Wayne song here because we heard Wayne make a little mistake. This part is going to be not safe for work, not safe for children. So if your children are listening, you might want to mute it for another minute or 2 here. Here we have the Wayne song.
Now working in the hospital's a lovely fucking job, but every now and then you get a baby that's a knob. I looked into her fanny, I could see she was in pain. I said, this looks a proper cunt, let's name the fucker Wayne. 'Cause he's a cunt, he's a cunt, he's a cunt, he's a cunt. He's the wrong way round and upside down, facing back to front. He's a cunt, he's a cunt, yeah, he's a cunt, he's a cunt. I've delivered lots of babies, but this one, he's a cunt. Well, I went in with me tweezers to yank that fucker out. I couldn't tell his ass from head, he's such an ugly twat. I grabbed him by the bollocks, I could hear the bastard scream. But he was such an ugly cunt, I pushed him straight back in. 'Cause he's a cunt, he's a cunt, he's a cunt, he's a cunt. He's the wrong way round and upside down, facing back to front. He's a cunt, he's a cunt, yeah, he's a cunt, he's a cunt. I've delivered lots of babies, but this one is a cunt. What a little cunt.
Alright, that'll do it for the Wayne song. Let me get my music going again. Your children can now resume listening. Hopefully Wayne doesn't make any more mistakes. The song is definitely catchy. And here we have it, a 5-3 lead for the Wild Pings. Going into the second half, the final half for the Wild Pings and some of our spheres in regulation season. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight on Spons TV. We had our moments. We had a really cool pregame party with some awesome medleys to start things out. We had some technical difficulties which made us lose a large majority of the first half of the game. You got to see some behind-the-scenes action as we live reconstructed some of the scenes here that we frequently use on Spons TV. We got the music that randomly stopped that I'm going to start up again. And we're ready to start here the first half. We heard a little bit of songs about Wayne after he messed up. And this is actually the second half of Game 2, the final half for both of these teams in regulation play. And I want to thank you guys for joining me here on Spons TV, and I hope you enjoy the end of this game here. Wayne is going to be able to get out with a Tag Pro Escort. And looks like Fred is just staying ahead using the boost here. Doddsfall swooping in. There's a return by Fred. Mathnasium is lining up a boost. Is he going to try to boost mid? No. Doddsfall falling for it. He's falling for it, guys. We got a little bit of diamond pattern there as Fatal gets a return. Get the first half score up if I can get that set up here. 5-3. Oh, look at Wayne coming in. Actually, I can make this a little bit more translucent. Another round of power-ups coming up. Wayne waiting for the middle, and Fatal gonna swoop in. Spike, but Mathnasium sneaking in, picking it up. Doddsfall picking up the rolling bomb, gets defused almost immediately. Fred misses the return here. Doddsfall lining up the snipe. Can he get it? No. Didn't quite have the angle on it. And Mathnasium's gonna use that juke juice, and almost capped, but Fatal able to grab the flag to delay the cap. And Doddsfall swooping in. Fred sitting on regrab as Fatal lining up a bomb, and he's going to swoop in for the return. Krosky with a nice... Oh, nope. He spiked someone, but not on the correct team. Although he ended up staying ahead, so that was good. Doddsfall. Can't get out of base. Watch these Flacids here for the Wild Ping. They could prove dastardly. Krosky and Flacid allow Fatal to get out with a nice boost. Pass 3. Return for cap. Can Krosky get the return to lead to the cap? Not quite. He's on his own. He's just waiting for the power up at this point. There's a Juke Juice mid. Doddsfall picking up the Tag Pro right. And Krosky had a chance to get that, but the bond defuse kind of screwed him over. I wanted to say a different word, but we're family friendly here on Sponsor TV. Doddsfall with the Tag Pro kill, and there's pass 3 for Fred, and it's a return for Cap here. Turbo cutting mid again. Turbo definitely all over that mid angle. Fred off the boost, off the wall. Donuts with some nice positioning. And Mathnasium gonna grab the flag. A little bit of back and forth, figure out who's gonna take care of the handoff. Nice job by Doddsfall and Fred. Communication there to be cognizant and aware of the handoff to mitigate it. Right now they need to work together to get Donuts 42 out of the way. And there's a couple tag pros. Doddsfall pulls off the fight, and Mathnasium going to swoop in. Now they have 2 tag pros. This is looking ugly for the Wild Ping as Mathnasium and Donuts 42 with both with a tag pro. That boost just got spawned. I don't know if they know what they're doing. Yes, they do. Doddsfall Donuts going to grab the flag and boost promptly into a spike. An interesting decision. Doddsfall coming in, and Mathnasium is past 3. It's a return for Cap. Fred's got to stay alive here. Kiss would be okay, but as long as he stays alive, that's all that's required. A nice split. Kroski getting in the way. A little bit of a nice backboard there. Nice blocks as well for Kroski. Wayne boosting across and coming into base. Doddsfall on regrab, going to pull it off. 5 minutes to go here for a regulation play for both of these teams. Kroski getting ahead, switching with Fred. 2 tag pros on this map should be a cap. That is good. Although, as PK Subal mentions, you don't know where anyone's spawning then, so it's very difficult if you both have a tag pro. You can't call it the spawns. Wayne with the flag and a tag pro. Turbo anti-re for a second. He pushes his own flag carrier, forcing him to go through the spikes. Doddsfall in base playing anti-re. Trying to get the return for Cap there. Swooping in, misses the return slightly. Wayne gonna bomb backwards. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Blaze it. Looks like a Fred coming into base with the flag. I guess usually when you're coming into base, you want to come in with the flag. That's almost a given. Wow, Doddsfall with some nice moves. Pushes Wayne into the spike, allowing Kroski to get a chance at getting out here. Being patient. Turbo was being patient as well, just sitting, covering that top choke, getting the return. Fatal! Boosting straight into Turbo. We got a Juke Juice on the right-hand side. Hark Mollis just entered the channel. What's up, Hark? Oh, I said something also wasn't family friendly? No! Oh, man. And it looks like, what did I say this time? Maybe I have a weird-ass family, that's true. There's the return. And Wayne coming into base. Kroski having trouble. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Oh, yeah. No, that one will go right over the kids' heads, Walla. Mathnasium grabbing the flag, getting out top. Fred ahead of the FC to get the return. And we got power-ups. Look at Fatal. Whoa. Mathnasium. Mathnasium wins that power-up with the bomb. Donuts want to power-up as well. Luckily, Doddsfall gets their power-up, and it wasn't a complete power-up domination, but look for a cap here as Mathnasium coming into base with that tag pro spotting. This could be a cap. Donuts 42 is going to secure the cap, and now it's a one-cap game. It's 5-4, and some of all Spheres looking to win this one. Not quite. Two minutes to go, and the Wild Ping with a mere one-cap lead. This could go anyone's way on a map that is so quick as Pilot. Kroski trying to fight for the bottom left power-up. Fatal's going to fight for it. They're fighting for mid. Every single player except Fred and Krosky are fighting for power-ups right now. There's a rolling bomb defused by Fatal, a tag pro by Magnesium. That is by far the superior power-up. Krosky's going to have to rely on pure skill here to get any competitive advantage. She didn't quite have it, and now they're past 4. Oh no, this could be it. They've tied it up, and Wade comes in. Some of the Lost Spheres tied it up with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go because of the power-ups, and it looks like Doddsfall is going to grab the flag. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds to turn things around for the Wild Pings. Fatal going to grab it, and some of the Lost Spheres looking to get the lead here as Wayne has the flag coming up. Fred getting the return, and Fatal getting a nice sandwich block. We've got 1 minute to go. And the final round of power-ups could be extremely crucial. Krosky with the flag, again, relying on raw talent. Can't quite get out there now. Wayne is out past 2. He's past 3. It's all on Fatal. Fred getting the return thanks to Turbo. Magnesium with the boost. Oh, can they get the lead here? Magnesium coming in with the flag. 30 seconds to go. Fatal taking the flag out of base. And it gets returned. 20 seconds to go. Look for a last-minute cap from either team to secure the victory. Otherwise, it will end up a tie game. Doddsfall with the Juke Juice. Desperate to get a cap. Desperate to try anything. Doddsfall with the Juke Juice. Come on, Doddsfall. Team Doddsfall. Magnesium as well. Not going to happen. Fatal up with the flag. He's past the punch. That would have been a cap, but unfortunately, Fatal doesn't have enough time. And this one's going to go down as a tie in the books. As a good game. A really great effort by some of Lost Spheres. They've played a heck of a season and a heck of a game here. Exciting to watch. I hope you guys have enjoyed all the games here. I hope you've enjoyed the missteps as well as the family-friendly blunders. It's been a fun game. It's been a fun season with you guys. Thank you, all of you who have been sticking around watching other games. And I hope you guys stick around and pay attention to the playoffs. They're coming up around the corner here. They're going to be, I can guarantee you, they're going to be exciting. So look out for those. Reddit.com/r/tagpro, Reddit.com/r/MLTP. If you look at Tag Pro right now, you can see the top 10 plays. Thank you to Time for putting those together. Last week, the top 10 plays have been put together in video format for you to witness. Other than that, check out reddit.com/r/tagpro streaming if you're interested in streaming yourself. We're always looking for more volunteers, and there's some good guides there in the sidebar to help you get along. Well, with that, this is Ron Sponson. I want to thank you guys again for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We've gotten through the technical difficulties, through the family-friendly issues, and watched the exciting second game. That was definitely a much closer game. Very fun to watch. And I wish you guys all a good night, and I'll see you guys around for the playoffs.